Hello beautiful boys and girls, welcome to South Rhun for another Age of the Ring cast. I hope it's a good one, probably won't be, and we'll all be worse off for it. It's weird, you can not change your mic position, settings, you can't, you talk the same, act the same, do the same, and then you go and check the recording and your voice sounds completely different. It's like staticky, or it goes like this, like what the fuck. And yeah, no, so I've had to lower the gain for like the first time in like 2 years. I don't know why, something magically changed. But yeah, I hope the audio is better in this video than it was in the last video. Anyway, South Rhun, classic. We have 2-pack lives. I think that's Dranza, but honestly, I have no idea. It is Solman in the back with AO Walkstart. Okay, nice. And then to finish it for the top team, it is Barn Owl living in my basement. And he's playing Woodland Realm. Facing him, we have another Isengard. It's Half Chub, my boy. We have Mondello. And we have a third Isengard, and it is Nikagia. Nick? Okay, Nick Kagiai. Nick Kagiai. This guy playing as Isengard. So we actually have 3 Eisen, so it's a good thing that I left house colors on. And has there been some early expansion? There has. Dranza is not gonna... Sorry, 2-pack is not gonna let that slide, I don't think. I was always a Biggie Smalls guy, but doesn't really matter. It's 2-pack today. So I think if you wanted to do the spam with Broken Rebel, you were meant to do that like 2 minutes ago and also make more than one. But Mondello's been around the block, so I'm certain he knows that. Wargs, do you seriously have to pop Howl to kill wildmen that aren't even in hold ground stance? I feel like I'm always surprised by how shit these Wargs are. Honestly, it's depressing. Maybe I just faded out and that's why I just forget it each time. Anyway, these are spearmen, so naturally that's why they're losing. Knife fighters would have actually dominated these guys. Here they come. I think you can actually take that. I think they're good enough. Alright, Uruk Scouts taking down Broken Rebel. They might have got a furnace there. He is rebuilding one, so yeah, maybe he did. And 2-pack is taking his time. I don't think... I mean, it could be Galadriel Rush, but he's made 2 barracks, so that wouldn't be consistent with Galadriel Rush. Okay, Hunting Shrine goes down. Eisen on the front foot. Only 1 Warg at the moment. But yeah, Doggeldor isn't really pushing, so this 1 Warg is enough. Which is kind of odd. Alright, now Lorien attacks. And do we have to retreat? Oh, Cool by the Grave. Or Chill by the Grave. Whatever it's called. Okay, no axe throwers, so actually the slow really isn't that big of a deal. And quick lantern upgrades? Maybe. No. We do have early Ravagers. That could be interesting. And Spiders. I assume that's to catch the Wargs. Honestly, I don't really know which each one is going for. Is he going to back up the Ravagers with a hero? Or is he just going to try his luck? Oh my goodness! Lamau! You freaking idiot! Oh my god, whatever the hell your name is. Yeah. You wanna listen to your boy who's never been mugged ever. Always make sure you're positioned to secure the gold. You let Soulman, of all people, waltz into your base and take 226 gold from you. You did destroy the armory, but Ayo, we got some backup from DG. If it was Dax, then he'd give me backup. Mondello's like, nah, you can get mowed down. Easy kills for Lorien. Nice trample there, actually, with the spider, so there was some kind of backup. Go on, Berserker, you can do it! In your freaking yellow underpants, why? House colors can be so silly sometimes. Okay, another Ravager, please. With the black banner. A bit of a trample. Might get to see it here, actually. Ravagers are so cool that they can do that. Best way to introduce new players to this mod is to play DG and just trample everything they love with these things. Alright, they don't get the structure heal until level 3. I think that can be reverted. It's been ages since that was level 2. Alright. Soulman does have lumber mills, but he did lose quite a bit at the front there. He has fighting Urukai in yellow spandex. It looks awful, but there you go. The banner does look sweet. Oh, he's dead. Alright, Lauren, moving up the middle. Maybe take out one of these level 2 jails? Nah, he got one look at that base and said, fuck that, I'm out. I don't blame him. Also, not sure why this is here. It's getting +1. It isn't worth losing over. Arrow volley right here. There it is. There. 2-pack called in a drive-by. Sorry, not sorry. And it actually saved the Bjorning Lodge, so there you go. Alright, Pink, what the hell are you doing? You got lots of torches. You got double Warg Pit for some reason. Level 3 clan steading, okay? And no fighting Uruk, so I'd say he's behind Soulman. Ooh, early fire arrows, cool. This is just one big bait for the wargs. Like, come on then. Come on then, you wee spanking cunt. Oh yeah, look. Look at him go and do nothing. Why are you running away? It's 4 wargs, 3 of which are at death's door. Okay. Alright, 2-pack did actually clean up the expansion I thought he would. Oh my god, those wargs got way more mileage than they should have. Please finish! Oh my goodness, he's gonna keep using them thinking they're great. This is actually good. Are those forged blades, or is that just the lighting? No. Okay, Warchant on the level 2. This is the one he wants to take down, because the rest are level 1. No more Ravages if this one goes down. Very nice. Clumped up perfectly there. And honestly, Mondello doesn't have enough. Where? I feel like Gandalf and to Denethor. Where's Gondor's armies, man? I mean, I guess researching fire arrows and equipping it on everything costs a lot of money. And in hindsight, might not have been the best idea. You don't see that often. You see goblin fire arrows a lot. Alright, tier 2 for DG now. Mondello has hit that. Wargs are going to trample archers in the rear. Oh, Spearmen do ward them off very nicely. And 2-pack moving in. There is a level 5 double handmaiden. Actually, single handmaiden now. And I did see a hero, but is it Orphan? Maybe the minimap was lying to me. I don't know. Oh! Defensive tainted land. We go around for miles and miles. No, there's the hero. Okay. Really? You waited all that long just to make Rumil? My brother in Christ. Where is your creativity? That's Elven King's leadership, right? What's it actually called? Patience. Okay. Have a little patience. There's another hero out. Oh no, it's the same one. Bro, the scrubbiness is firmly on display here. I think they're just farming kills, honestly.
My presence is requested.
I'm not gonna say it's requested, but I think it's just necessary because we don't really have an army anymore, and pretty soon we won't have a base. There are spearmen in there. Was prepared for the wargs. I don't think that was intentional. I think he just lucked out with that. Alright, Soulman, how many power points are we up? This is not you. That's not you. That's not you. You've got... You... Okay. The sum total of his efforts was 6 points. I mean, I guess it's 11 technically, but I'ma still make fun where I can. Okay, let's see. Is this the great 2-pack trap? Hidden Sanctum is up. Are we gonna use the Gleam of Nenya? Which is like the closest we get to a Kamehameha wave in this, but doesn't actually do any damage, sadly. Oh, we have Galadriel. That's cool. Alright, they'll like one-shot, one kill on those. Necromancer with the dogs! Let's go! Take a giant meaty swing, boy. Farm those points, baby. Alright, someone almost at tier 2, but his fighting Uruks are getting destroyed, tossed around like Sauron at the last alliance. Alright. This was a game that happened. I hear Huon. Oh my goodness. It's a blue head Huon. 2 fucked up the Starbucks order. Now they're pissed. Alright. Dude, what? Dude, what are you doing? Okay, well, fine. Whatever. Is this upgraded? It is. Does he have others? He does. Okay. Is Solomon bold enough to go with Manslayers? Or maybe a Shaku to buff all of his wargs. And Shaku isn't terrible at taking down heroes either. Okay, there's the stun. That's from Dranza, or from Tupac. Does it have enough follow-up? There's only a level 1 Lurtz. That is not enough follow-up. Not sure why the Lorien tier 1 came in there. Someone does have industry. He might just revert to type and spam out heroes. I certainly hope not. Okay, there she is. If we were on Lorien POV, we would have heard her. What if faction heroes had global sound bites? So everyone knew when the faction hero was on the field.
The Knights of Amroth Amdirion are yours to command.
We do have Amroth Amdirion. Which still cost 1,000 and still have 100 CP. Isurian will die on that hill. Alright, so with Galadriel to just mow down, or just to smite any spearman, 1,000 to get stuck like regular cav. Did they I think they trampled for maybe half a second. Alright, now tramples reset. They killed 1, 2, maybe 3 wildmen. That is some glorious KD. That's some glorious value right there. We killed 2,000 more wildmen and we're there. I think Dogaldor has to come back. He's in Solman's base. He's literally in his butt, but he's having to turn around. I don't think Necromancer got the memo though. Oh no! He's slow! Wait, no, he's got... Don't you dare lose him when you have Shapeless Malice. Alright. Maybe he was waiting to use Shapeless Malice when the Cripple Shot came out? Dude! Who is this guy? That was... Okay, I feel like Tupac was on autopilot there. I don't think he had to stretch... His brain might have actually gotten smoother after this game. He didn't have to do anything. That wasn't a battle. Moved in with Galadriel, killed everything, maybe trampled with these guys, Ring of Ninja so they're unkillable, and then just hit the fort. Like, Galadriel's hella strong, but obviously it takes a while for her to get there. He didn't even rush her because he made Galadriel beforehand. So it's not like it was like a cheap strat in that regard. So yeah, Isengard had more than enough time to get Uruk crossbows, Lurtz, Ugluk, Berserkers, whatever you would need to theoretically kill the Lady of the Golden Wood, Giggity. Anyway, yeah, Fortress is down, he's basically done. Maybe Willen Realm will actually do something, it doesn't look like it. Are those Greenwoods? They are Slayers, okay, cool. And Solman is also here on the, with the participation trophy. Mondello, it is up to you. You have Blighted Trappers, that is good anti-Galadriel tech, or anti-hero. Might not be enough, though. Wither is purely anti-building, so not going to do much there. Yeah, literally purely anti-building. Okay, so we need to focus the lady in white. But as I said, there's only 3 Blighted Trappers. Alright. I don't know if Treebeard's on the field, but 2 Ents are on the field. The thing with Treebeard is that he actually buffs your... Hello? Actually buffs your Huon. Oh, she's low! I'm not sure how she got low. I don't think these were hitting him. Man, Elven King's Patience. It's basically 3v2. Elven King's Patience had to be dropped. In fact, tier 3 had to be dropped. Maybe not had to, but the Patience was definitely useful there.
Call your company.
Oh, hell yeah. Freaking Wolfgar. Wait, whose Shaku is that? Oh no, that's his as well. There's no way. He knocks back Cav. There's no way. Fromgar can't actually be knocked back. And the great lie of this mod is that Fromgar's spear throw actually does damage and is totally worth your time. Are you summoning a Rhun to kill Necromancer? Okay. And... man, it's so sad they had to nerf that ability. I guess on like smaller maps the Rhun just dominates too much. I can't click on him. Bro, can I... I want to see what the armor buff is on it. Let me... maybe when the ability runs out? Maybe? We keep okay, there it is. Yeah, 150. I think it was 300. And he's dead. Okay. I love tier 2s that die. Alright, wither here and then push. Mondello here. For your teammate. Even if he's making Dunlending Longbowman, which is an interesting choice. You need to double up, at least in some capacity. Wooden Realm used up 2 of their big spells, which means Eisen doesn't have to face them now. They have to double up. There's no way they don't. Okay, Soulman he's gonna do it. Abhorror Dread isn't gonna weaken him much because Saruman's there. Oh, beautiful! Now Fireball straight in the face, please. I think Crimple was destroyed by the Berserkers there. I've actually lost track of Saruman. Did he die somehow? No, there he is. Okay. 26 points. You've got tier 4. Please double up and help your teammate or something. Wait, what is all that pink? Oh, it's the remnants of that dude. Okay. No, Mondello wants Soulman's dick. Alright, we're gonna go for this. There's an ability that was used there. Something is affecting these boys. There is the Bane of the Greenwood. We can insta-kill one of these buildings. But you have Wither to disable them. And Ravagers on the fort could actually do really well. Soulman might be in trouble here. There is no rebuild for the top team. If there's one thing they shouldn't... do I hit tier 4? Alright, it's just Toilet Flush, okay. Wait, I think Wizard Blast came back. Is that what that was? Yes. Oh my god, he's low. Blinded Trappers. Ooh, one more volley. See ya, see ya. Wait, what? How's he tanking that? There we go! Okay, Soulman. I guess maybe Eisen doesn't go well into Doggle Door? I don't know. Anyway, fort is down. There it is. Nice. Bottom team aren't getting so squashed. That's good to see. Hold up. Maybe a feed here. It depends what Galadriel's going to do. Bonus armor from her handmaidens, remember. She can wipe away leadership if there was any. Being focused, but immediately does inspire fear to drive them back. Which was actually needed, because yeah, she was being focused hard. Ents have cleared the route! No! One Ent left! Wargs are trying their best! Shaku versus Galadriel! Oh! Shaku's down, he smoked too much. 2 packs a day was too much, I did tell him. And Storm Queen. Instead of a fat bitch, you would have a queen, or something like that. Alright, a cool end. Soulman, how you doing? But okay. Also flexing by doing your tier 2 in your opponent's base. This gives you more siege damage, right? Yeah, 300% damage to structures. I feel like that's what you should have been focused on. But I guess with archers in your back and ravagers in the front, you did the right thing after all. Hold up! Half Chub just pulled out a full Chub. Tier 4. Yeah, it was the Fell Storm. Now, if I was him, I'd want to get past this army as quickly as possible, capitalize on the fort being somewhat damaged. I like that he's using the Dunlendings. I don't know how strong they are. No one really knows, because no one really uses them. Man, the top team, they just keep covering. Saved again. Look at the anger pings. He wants Will and Rum to die. Wait, did they come? Okay, I thought they had a heavy armor there. Level 8 Necromancer, though. Level 8 Necromancer. Tariel somehow died, Lamau. If your hero is low and you retreat and then come back, your opponent isn't just going to magically forget that your hero exists. They'll just refocus them. You can't really do that. Alright, fort is being rebuilt. I think Fuel the Fires is, and Devastation is funding a lot of this rebuild. Let's see. Alright, we're just going to finish that off. There's still a lot of eco here. Dude, this guy keeps making regular Wildman. That is just feed at this point. That is just spell points in the bank for the top team. Sawman with the... Sawman with the second fort, perhaps? What does Sawman have? I can see a Warg Pit, a Warg Sentry. I don't know what else he's got. We missed Necromancer level 8 on the army. Killed the part of the front line. Ooh, Saruman's still there. No, wait, Saruman's back. Wait, he must have rebuilt his fort. No, wait, whose Saruman is that? Oh, never mind. It was half jobs. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Saruman definitely doesn't have a fort. The Huon is back. The wise, mystical Huon is back. Some call me. Man, I reckon this Isengard could make a big push. He's got Huskarls. Soulman literally can only do one thing, and that's trample the back row with his wargs. He did that pretty well there. Sharku died though. What? Fireball one-shots Huon? Oh, come the fuck on, man. I know it's a tree, but a single fireball? That actually looks really cool, but damn, that's sad. That actually makes me kind of sad. I hope people saw that. That was really cool, but hurt my soul to watch. Okay, does he have enough to take down this Saruman? I'm gonna say no. Mondella needs to start investing in more spells. He's got 20 points. If he could get a Darkness in here, or Forest of Fear, or something to counteract the Galadriel. Alright, not enough. I mean, he's got Huskarls in there, but not enough to take the fort, I don't think. Okay, Necromancer vs Galadriel. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. There's tier 4 from Willenrum. Dude, Barnout loves buffing his teammates. Okay, now they should be able to just trample everything, debuff, nerf everything. Wait, hold up. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The Wargs just had a glorious charge, and it still didn't kill jack shit. But yeah, this army could actually trample with that tier 4 spell.
Come on, you mighty scum.
It's basically a hard nerf on your opponent and a huge buff for you. So if DG did have an army there, it would have just been destroyed in like moments. Okay, what did he buy here? Spell of Concealment, okay.
We stand in service to the Elven King.
Alright, now we just siege down the forts. Lorien literally playing on autopilot, it still feels like. I'm glad he's sort of done away with... Wait, hold up. Saruman? Oh, the fort! Fort could just right-click him. Fort could just right-click him. Click on your fort, then right-click Saruman. thought arrows do amazing damage versus heroes? That would be the first thing I do. And he's not doing it. No, the Saruman should have died. That's 4k you would have inflicted on your opponent. Alright, well, Barnell's lost his fort. He did well, though. He helped his teammate a lot. Alright, and Lorien is basically not going to die within this great circle unless some huge damage buffs come in from the... Really? How is that back? Didn't he use that, like, a minute ago? Damn. Even when Lorien do really well, I still find them really boring to look at. I don't think it's something that can be fixed at this point. I think we just have to deal with it. Lorien's just kind of dull. They got Galadriel. Yeah, okay. Alright, second tier 4. Ooh! What is the actual name of it? Mists of Lothlorien. Where did he do that? Here? Well, I don't really know where he did it. He might have done it actually in his base. Necromancer trying his best. Oh my god. Dranz's army just got wiped. Half Chub with iron plating and his second tier 4. Forces a full Lorien withdrawal. The difference in tier 4s there. Oh my god, he's still going. Dude, Half Chub really giving it his all. And I mean seriously giving it his all. That's impressive. And this guy just using... Okay, yeah, there it is. That was his final hurrah. He concedes. GG, well played. You made a real good go of it. That was a fun watch. That would have been really fun to play in. Honorable mention goes to Barnell for dropping all of his spells to help his teammate while there was an angry army on his doorstep. There is some sense in that, but then, you know, you also have to take care of yourself. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. See you next time, and goodbye.